Hey guys, thanks for tuning into our monthly prayer video. It's great to be part of what God is doing in China. Also, a big thanks to you for partnering with us in praying for the Chinese churches, missions in China, and its unreached. At the end of this video, you will find a list of the prayer points found in this video that you can pray by yourself, at your church, or in your small groups. So as always, let's get started. It's news that we've been waiting 3 years to hear. China has finally thrown open its doors to tourists again. Due to the country's COVID restrictions, only 4.7 million foreigners gained access to the nation last year, but beginning on the 15th of March, China resumed issuing all categories of visas. Foreigners crossing the border into China from Macau and Hong Kong into Guangdong province will not require entry visas. Tour groups from the Association of Southeast Asian Nations member states also will have visa-free entry to Guilin and Guangxi provinces. The only pandemic measure remaining in place is a requirement for a negative COVID test 48 hours before travel, with the results noted in the Traveler's Customs Health Declaration form. The USA State Department has advised American citizens against traveling to China, Hong Kong and Macau, giving reasons of risk of arbitrary enforcement of local laws and wrongful detention. Please pray for the following points. Give thanks that China has once again opened to foreign tourists. Pray that the missions organizations around the world would start to send short-term missions teams back into China to reach the Chinese people. Pray that Christians traveling to China would also bring the gospel along with their luggage. Alamujang Yamiti, also known as Alam or Alam Jan, converted from Islam to Christianity in 1995. He and his wife Guli Nuar were the leaders of a house church ministry in Kashgar in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region of China. In 1997, an American company, the Xinjiang Taipingyang Nongye Gongsi, reportedly hired him as an interpreter and later offered him a full-time job at their company in the town of Hotan in southern Xinjiang. He later left the company and moved back to Urumqi, the regional capital, where he was reportedly hired as project manager for the foreign-owned Xinjiang Jia Hao Foodstuff Co. He was a successful businessman according to his friends. Xinjiang has a large Muslim population, is governed by an officially atheist government, and by 2007 was experiencing underlying tension between the Han and the Uyghur, and fears of foreign infiltration. As a Christian among Muslims and as a member of a minority ethnic group and having foreign connections, Alam became a natural target. During his employment with both foreign-owned companies, officials from the local State Security Bureau regularly called him in for interrogation. They forbade him from discussing these sessions with anyone. At first, in 2007, authorities accused him of using his business to infiltrate Christian ideology into Kashgar. He was allegedly physically abused by police, who also searched his house regularly and seized his personal computer, before criminally detaining him in 2008 on a charge of inciting separatism and unlawfully providing state secrets to overseas organizations. This was likely due to a conversation he had with an American colleague, possibly about his interaction with authorities in 2007. Twice before his final sentencing in August 2009, the court in Kashgar secretly tried Alam. After the first trial, they decided there was not enough evidence to convict him. The prosecution decided to drop his separatism charge and tried him a second time a year later. For both secret trials, Alam's family was prohibited from attending. On March 15, 2023, China Aid confirmed, through sources on the ground, that Uyghur Christian Alamujang Yamiti was released from prison after his 15-year sentence. While other details are unconfirmed, the Uyghur house church pastor is finally home with his family. Please pray for the following points. Pray for him as he adjusts to the next chapter in his life. Pray for his wife and 2 sons as they reacquaint themselves with their father and husband. Pray that God will show favour to him in finding Christian fellowship and spiritual support. Ask the Lord to comfort and protect all Christians who are imprisoned in China for their faith. Well, that's us for this month. Please don't forget to check out our monthly China prayer letter that has these articles and prayer points and much more up-to-date information about China, which you will find relevant and encouraging. This and much more can be found on our website, ccsmglobal.org. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Catch us again next month when we pray for the Chinese churches, missions in China, and the unreached in China. Thanks again for praying with us for China, and as Kurt von Schleider once said, our God of grace often gives us a second chance. but there is no second chance to harvest a ripe crop. God bless you, your family, your church, and your nation.